Welcome in, YouTube, to part 6 of Morrighan Initari's adventures through Stormblood. Hopefully today we get at least the next dungeon unlocked. I don't know if it'll be in this part, but we'll see. I might make this part just a smidge longer because, like I said in previous parts, I'm trying to kind of shorten YouTube videos to see how they do compared to the longer YouTube videos. Don't forget, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe down below, and you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/CalebGames here, where I stream usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But sometimes it's been Tuesdays and Thursdays too. But yeah, have a good one, YouTube, and hope you enjoy the video. Let's get to it. Oh, first off, YouTube, here is Morrighan's, oh my god, I just woke up and I just want to chill on the couch outfit. It's the oversized sweatshirt from the Fall Guys event, and some leg warmers and some shoes. Oh, we're supposed to go up top here. Okay, apparently we don't feel safe, and that's why we're popping Rampart. Here we go, talk to Rasha. Greetings. You must be Rasho, leader of the Confederacy and so on. I realize this is all a bit sudden, but the thing is, we have a little favor to ask. Oh gods, I've probably broken a half a dozen rules of Far Eastern etiquette already. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you have to understand that we're in a hurry, so I'm going to stop talking now. Eastern bow. Men who revere manners and tradition can be found the world over, but not here. Your candor is appreciated. Speak your heart. Gosetsu, a former leader of the rebellion. Aye, I know him. I know of him. Why he bade you petition us for aid and succor, however, I know not. At the risk of repeating myself, to join the Confederacy is to renounce all other ties. We are beholden to none, allied with none. When Doma was invaded by the Empire 25 years ago, we did not rush to her defense. Knowing this, do you honestly expect us to help you drive the Imperial forces out of Asari? The Garleans have long maintained a presence in this region, and we would be fools to break the peace, fragile as it is. Besides, you are capable warriors, yes? With guile and preparation, you can surely resolve this matter yourselves. It is imperative that our presence here remains secret for as long as possible. For us to openly engage the Imperials at this time would endanger everything we have come here to achieve. You have told us why you cannot fight. Now not why we should fight in your stead. If you would speak to me of lives saved, I would speak to you of slaughter. How many will die when all pretense is lost and the Garleans declare war on the Confederacy? That's an excellent question. Hate is a luxury we cannot afford. You are free to come and go as you please, but you will receive no further aid. Thank you for your hospitality. If you would excuse us. Where are we going? Just right down here, huh? We're probably barely out of earshot from here, but okay. Hey, Morrighan. I know that didn't go well, but I'm not prepared to give up on them just yet. Gosetsu told us to come here for a reason. He must have believed we could convince them to help us. We just have to work out how. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad to hear we're of the same mind. 'Tis little wonder why they refused. We have done naught to persuade them. The real work begins now. We need to learn more about the Confederacy, what their needs and weaknesses are. Once we know that, we will know how to earn their trust. Alright, so we'll just jump. Okay. Okay, we can't jump over that. Good to know. We're gonna go for the little red over this area. And we need to gather information from 3 spots. In all fairness, it probably would have been quicker if I just jumped on top of my mount. But I didn't. A number of crates and barrels have been stored here. On closer inspection, however, most are empty. So let's hop back on the mount. This time we'll remember to do it the faster way. And... so where... so... oh, it's probably out on the ship. I remember now. Yeah, Nawashiro. Taking an interest in the ship. Heh, good eye. She's not much to look at now, but once upon a time she was a beauty. The Confederacy flavors flotillas of smaller ships to capture and board errant vessels. The larger ones, like the Sekabun, only take part in major engagements. Not that we've had any of those recently, what with those Imperial bastards throwing their weight around. If it wasn't for them, well, no use moaning about what you can't change, eh? Fair enough. And then we have a little... okay, I see it from here. The arms and armor have been piled up haphazardly. They display no signs of recent use or maintenance. Okay. So what we've learned is they haven't been having to fight. Like at all, because of the Imperials. Had a good look around, and we just need to wait for Lise. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I wanted to talk to as many people as I could. It's just as Tansui said, they have no intention of standing up to Yotsuyu. I don't know if you two got a different impression. Under the right circumstances, they might help us. I think the situation is coming to a head. Under the right circumstances, I think they could help us. I agree. It's obvious that they are struggling to survive, and that they blame the Imperials for their recent troubles. Even if we do nothing, it is inevitable that they will come into conflict with the Empire sooner or later. And deep down, they all know it. The only thing holding them back at the moment is the belief that they lack the strength to survive the coming war. So we need to prove to them that we're not all talk, and we can be valuable allies in the fight. And what better way to demonstrate our worth than by seeking out people with mundane problems and offering them our expert assistance? Wouldn't be the first time we've had to earn someone's trust by helping them out with this and that, and you know it won't be the last. I'll look around the western end of Onokoro, you two take the east. Good luck. And we have now learned the eastern bow, or the E-bow. Alright, well... let's go pick up this quest, because it's up here at the top. Kami take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? A new recruit from far-flung shores? Listen well, I have a task for you. Go first to Ikomo below and receive of him medicine from men of the earth. Then to Quickscape Pier and the hapless Doman, bemoaning his wretched fate. Quickly. I should probably also check my compass. 110 yalms to the southwest, huh? Come at the behest of a Fumi for medicine. My very best is yours for the taking. How pitiful the lot of this Doman unable to stomach the sea. A true Confederate could raid a dozen ships while in his cups. Maybe this one should return whence he came. Well, that seems a little mean, but honestly it also seems a little fair. You strike me as a strong and capable individual. I've got a job for you, Westerner, if you are courageous as well. On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a gyuki, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which may still be of use. While you are about it, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat in gyuki tails, you know. But I did say you would need to be a courageous sort, and I meant it. The beast was young. Do not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. That's fair. I think I mentioned that in the last part, that the one that they had shown was kind of small. You there! Aye, you. Have you seen a bumbling clod of an aura? A new recruit I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Onokoro. He is late in returning. A strange boy he was, quiet and brooding, reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Better that than a fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I would enjoy dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. Alright, so we'll go this way and we'll just kind of work our way west and then around. Oh my god, it's right there! Our next one. Southeast, okay. Oh, okay. I really can't jump off of this? Are you kidding? There we go. That was some bullshit. Now we have the growling gyuki. We have Mama Gyuk. Mama Gyuk dies quick. The rotting carcass of the gyuki emits a powerful stench that fills the air. Damn! The butchering process takes a while. I mean, obviously, it does in real life, too. There we go! Okay, now we'll go this way. No! Alright. I'll fight you. I should probably check and see if Alisaie on my chocobo is getting XP. She is. Okay, so then companion. Yeah, okay, she is. Good, good. Why does she have a vulnerability down? Or vulnerability up? So the recruit isn't here, which means we go to the next spot. Once again, no one. At last, we spy a young Ari man lurking behind the rocks to the west. How? He was way hidden from our line of sight. Who are you? Do you not look like a woman of? You do not look like a woman of the Confederacy. Forgive me. 'Twas but yesterday we bid farewell to one of our own, and I worried that she might have lost her way. We laid her to rest in a boat and pushed her out till the current claimed it, for the sea is our home now and ever after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to the shore, it is said. Out of concern for her comrades, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters and lost her life for it. But my vigil is ended. Her vessel has not returned to Onokoro. She has made peace with this life and placed her faith in us to live on. Okay, and now we just need to go this way to give a Doman over here some medicine to help his tummy. Oh, why does it shift and shudder still? Because you need this. Medicines? Give them here. They may look down on me for resorting to such measures, but I would do aught to render the world stable and motionless once more. You are kind, as is Afumi. You may tell her that I will return to my duties as soon as I am able. All right. That's 3 people helped. Yeah, I can guarantee we're not going to get to the dungeon like I thought we were. Or I was hoping we would. We might get to the next Aetheryte crystal, though, which would be pretty cool. So what of my recruit? Did you find him napping on the beach or some such? What? All this time he was standing watch for the funerary vessel? Huh. So rarely does he give voice to his thoughts. I had no idea our comrade's death had affected him so. Too quick was I to judge him. It is good that you went in my stead, else I might have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. You have been away for some time, perhaps in search of a young Gyuki corpse. I see I did not misjudge you. Thank you for your help. Would that I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. A pity the meat is not as delicious as it— Aw, what? Arrows too must be reused when possible. A prudent measure became necessary. Alas, with every passing day our future grows more uncertain. But this day we shall have full bellies, and in that we must take solace, and wayward travelers need not risk the ire of vengeful Gyuki by wandering near my neglected kill. A strange sigh passes your lips. Have I said something odd? No matter. Thank you again for your aid. Alright, Afumi. The Doman was raised in the mountains of his homeland. The first time he saw the sea was after he fled his homeland and came to us. He tosses and turns in his sleep, and when he takes to the water, it is not long before he can no longer stand. But he will grow accustomed to this life. He is hardly the first, after all. The captain was once of Doma, though he cast all aside 25 years ago, when the Imperials took his lands and the lives of his parents and brothers. Perhaps you too will renounce your ties and join us someday. Aye, I mistook you for a recruit before, but I know your tale now. Tansui unfold it all. Think on my offer, Westerner. You may find small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. You've been busy, haven't you? Now you're here to ask if I need help with anything. And now that you mention it. Lately, we've had trouble with ravenous sharks that have been leaping out of the water and making off with our fish. Damnedest thing, I know, but you wouldn't doubt it if you saw it. We've got to cull the thieving bastards regularly, so happens I sent 3 of my mates out there before you came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you can kill 2 or so, that ought to be enough. Take a few of these rotting fish as bait. I'll not be needing them. No, and maybe you can see if you can't find the other group. They've been away longer than I like. So, you think you sent them to their death, maybe? Oh, wait, I gotta take the rotting fish. Sun-ripened chum. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Oop. Alright. We keep going this way. Oh no. I'll save you! Away with you! No, away with you, Kojin. I've got you, buddy. You're safe now. Oh, Kami be praised! I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. My partners and I got separated when we fled. You haven't seen them, have you? Can't say I have. Damn! Before the Kojin started chasing us, their leader asked us if we were Doman. They're Yotsuyu catchers, I know it! First Asari and now this. I've got to tell Rasho and the others. Report to Alisaie. Ah, there you are, Morrighan. I heard you went shark hunting. We too did our fair share of beast culling, though I think Lise made a stronger impression when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. Fastest knockout to date, I am told. I should like to think we have proven ourselves to be rather... Why do I get the feeling you have something important to tell me? Because I do. Kojin mercenaries rounding up Doman Confederates. Surely Yotsuyu has crossed the line now. We must go and speak with Rasho immediately. Even he cannot deny that this changes everything. At least, I should like to think that he cannot. Aye.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds we owe you many thanks. But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this.
The sass and the head shake.
They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
Well...
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is. The question being, do you trust me?
Do you even need to ask or ask me again later? No, actually, I feel like Morrighan really trusts Alisaie.
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice. If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Dome, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Determination.
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on her own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome. If we succeed, you help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
Oh, but how do these look? Honestly, that looks pretty cool. Maybe we take that for glam reasons. So alone you will deal with the Kojin. If you are set upon this course, I shall give you a word of advice. Two factions have the Kojin. Mercenaries who serve the Empire belong to the Red. Those who belong to the Blue are traitors. They have made no pact with the Imperials and so may be willing to aid your cause. Seek the Blue on the Isle El Belko. There you will find a cave. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Captain. We shall endeavor not to keep you waiting over long for your sign. Right then, let us head for... Wait, where is Lise? We cannot leave without her. The quest is called Under the Sea. Under the Sea? Okay, maybe I'll cut it. But maybe I won't, because it's kind of funny. Morrighan? What is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wander off. I just wanted to have a think. You're worried we won't be able to live up to our promise. No, it's not that at all. If anything, I'm frustrated that I didn't think of it first. Ida and my father had a way with words. They knew how to inspire people, how to bring them together. I always hoped I might have something of that in me too, but I'm starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here? Lise, you... Gods, listen to me. I don't know where that came from. Forget I said anything. We have places to go, Imperials to fight, and friends to save. And we're not going to get any of that done by standing around here moaning, right? Right? Before we first traveled to Girabanya, I was in Limsa Lomensa visiting a friend, a young child who had been through a great deal. That's neither here nor there, I suppose. Anyway, on the way back, I passed a patisserie which sold some of the most exquisite-looking tarts I had ever seen. I've always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when this is all over, Morrighan. Morrighan too— Fuck! I pressed the button too fast. What about Y'shtola? we'd never hear the end of it. Alright, here's Stroller 2 once she's better. Deal? Good. Then let's hurry, shall we? We have a million things to do before then. I just, realized, right now it's girls' night. We're going on an adventure together and it's just us girls. Hey! Where did you come from? I like your top. Actually, I don't know why I jumped on this. It's just gonna go away because I can't fly yet. And so begins the long swim. There's an Aetheryte, but I don't see it. Because it's down there. And we can't dive yet. This is probably my biggest annoyance with this area, is until you get flight or the ability to dive, because once you're underwater you can get on a mount anyway. It takes forever. But we're working on it, slowly but surely. Although I'm realizing right now, like once I get on here, I'll show you what you're probably supposed to. You're probably supposed to follow this ridgeline and swim across that shorter stretch of land, or water, I mean, instead of across the frickin' ocean like I just did. I think this is the Isle of Becco, though to be honest, it looks the same to me as however many other islands around here. Rasher said there was a cave that would lead us to their village. We should search further inland.
Is that light I see up ahead?
God, this place is pretty.
We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12. I think we're on the seabed.
Well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Soroban!
Soroban, what are you doing here?
What a curious question. I live here.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
How fortunate that we should find a familiar face in this place. We should tell Soroban about our situation. If anyone here can help us, it's him. Nah, we'll skip it. So tell me, my friends, what strange tides bear you to our home? Pulling Double Booty is the name of this. Oh no, that's the name of the other quest, the blue one. That is indeed a most dire predicament, but perhaps an opportunity for us to craft yet another profitable arrangement. Very well, I shall introduce you to our leader, Bunchin. It will be up to you, however, to present your case. It's either Bunchin or Bunkin.
Welcome, guests. Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiations.
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
So, You seek to compel our Red brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
That's right. We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something?
Awkward.
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom. You shall have it. All creation is a tapestry, through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small. Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious, the exquisite. We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children. Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are? Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power, and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters. To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
Damn.
Aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our Red brothers live by the sword, we Blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas, men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the Red falls unjustly upon the Blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the Red may be driven to retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Soroban. Now, tell our guests what must be done.
As you wish.
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
Seems to be. Listen well, my friends. Let me bring my webcam back. We require your assistance with the search for a priceless treasure. The Yasakani no Magatama. This jewel, this most sacred of Kojin relics, was in the possession of Hingashi, until they decided to present it to the Garleans in a gesture of conciliation. The Red would not abide this, and so they plotted to seize the vessel bearing it to their imperial masters. Alas, though they succeeded, in the ensuing chaos, the Magatama was lost to the sea. We wish to recover the sacred jewel before our brothers. However, were we to come into conflict with them, it would be problematic. Therefore, we turn to you. So you want us to search the ocean floor for this treasure of yours? I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that without, Drowning? Fear not. There is a ritual I can perform to imbue your bodies with a powerful blessing. But first, you must prepare offerings for the sea. I require twisted ruby coral, several fist-sized sea snail shells, and a freshly harvested unkui carapace. That's quite the shopping list. I will see to the shells and Lise can look for the coral. Morrighan, would you go find an unkui and relieve it of its carapace? We went right past the ether current. This thing has some defense, damn! Alright, let's go turn this into Sorbonne. Get our blessing. Well, have you the Unkui carapace? How splendid they are! The Kami shall be most pleased, I am sure. I got it. I got the ruby coral you wanted. And I the sea snail shells. They are about the size of my fist, though I realize now you may have meant yours. These shall more than suffice for our purpose. Next, we must make ready to present them to the sea and perform the ritual. Once it has been completed, you will be able to move freely through the depths and find the Yasakani no Magatama. Out of curiosity, how large is this sacred jewel of yours? Unless it's far too large to be carried by the three of us, how are we supposed to even find it? The Ruby Sea is not exactly small. Ha ha ha! Surely you realize we have been searching this whole time. The area we wish you to explore is but a small fraction of the Ruby Sea. Already have we scoured most of the seabed near and within our territory, to no avail. All that remains is a region to the west. The Shellless of Suino Seto can provide you with better guidance than we. You would do well to visit them first. Shellless? You mean the Kojin aren't the only ones living under the sea? Of course not. The Rain have been here as long as I can remember. Shiosai, the Overseer, I believe, can tell you more when you arrive. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. We have yet to carry out the ritual. Kind of want to see what the conjurer. That actually is pretty. We will take that one because I'm going to pick up a healer eventually for this character. I'm going to pick up Sage once I hit 70. Hey, and we hit 65. Well, we'll pick up the next quest later. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I hope you liked that video. If you did, again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. And once again, you can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/CalebGames here. Either of those. I mean, it's the same thing on both sides. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you next video. Have a good one, YouTube.